the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Anunoby, good.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Here's George. Oubre outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's McCollum. And he misses the fast break layup. Here's Wallace. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
In the corner, it's Monk. They get it back. And there's Daniels putting it right back in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
And here is Giddey. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Well, that's just all about hustle by Paul George. He got great positioning inside, and he used that body to convert.
Monk, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
You know, Jim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
Now here's McCollum. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. McCollum outside. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's George. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Daniels, no good. Pass to Oubre. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Wallace, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got 6 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
McCollum outside. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
Back to McCollum. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's Wallace penetrating.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Kicks it out to McCollum. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Oubre for 3. Inside. Outside Daniels. There's the pick. Back to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Now, here's Oubre. Nothing on the board.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Not going to go that time.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Misses the 3. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
McCollum outside. Here's Chandler, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
McCollum outside. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got 14.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
George with the bucket.
Really high IQ that time by Paul George, using that screen to perfection.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Here's Monk. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. McCollum outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Daniels. McCollum outside. Now Chandler. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Chandler's got his third basket of the night right there. Wallace a screen. Now here's Oubre. Holmgren the screen. And they get it. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to McCollum. Chandler a screen. Goes up the baseline. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Knocked away. And stolen by Anunoby. A 3 from McCollum. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's McCollum for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. From deep, George. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
On for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Outside Daniels. They set the pick. Back to McCollum. Chandler up top. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. A putback. It's rebounded by Giddey. Wallace right side. And the jam by Wallace.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Giddey with it. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Thompson outside. Back to Daniels. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
Outside Daniels.
Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. Thompson gets it inside.
Assist goes to.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
And he's still going, but Tim, Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside Daniels. Chandler a screen. Puts it up from 17. Hits the front of the rim and out. The drive by James. Wallace a screen. George with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 12.
That's a beautiful stroke that time by Paul George. If he gets a look from beyond the arc, he is really dangerous.
Here's Anunoby. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Here's Daniels. Powered down with both hands.
Well, Daniels is a big wing, and he is aggressive around the rim.
Now here's Giddey. George in the post. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
To the paint. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Right side Daniels. Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's James. Chandler with the rebound. Monk with the ball. Guarded now by Gerald Wallace. And stolen by James. Jumps up. And James throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Chandler. And he lays it straight in. Chandler's got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
James outside. Pass to Giddey. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Now Daniels. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Fires the three. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled. Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Daniels with it. George picks him up. Anunoby outside. No good from outside. A tight game here in Charlotte. On the wing, George. He's got 14. Wallace outside. Drives to the hoop. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to Chandler. Back to Daniels. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
And here is Mitchell. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here is Daniels. Anunoby outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 9 points here in the second half.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell left side. 5 to shoot. From deep, George. That one's not going to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Daniels with it. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite spots right there. Daniels using his reach to get himself an easy bucket inside.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Daniel. McCollum outside. For the 3. Oubre pulls it in. All alone. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George that time understanding how to read the open floor and getting to the spot where he could get a good look.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Pass to Daniel. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And that's what you want to see from Daniels. Use that size and speed to get to the rim and finish.
Now George shoots. Good D by McCollum.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Outside Daniel. Now McCollum. And down goes the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
The drive by Monk. It's in there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Holmgren. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And there's the dunk.
Wow, Chet Holmgren to be that tall with that kind of bounce, it's almost unfair.
Daniels. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. trailing here by 8. George! The long shot, no good.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Daniels with it. Now defended by Oubre. He'll put it up there. A putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Away team ball.
It's Monk. Here's McCollum. .52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that one drops.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now, here's Monk. Outside, Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Home team ball.
Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.